Yeah. Go ahead. I put that in now.
Welcome back to the Man Cave, man, and continuing this series on respect. Second question for y'all. On the topic of respect, what makes you lose it for a person? And I know this can be kind of broad.
Male, female.
Either way you want to attack me.
Oh man, you can lose that respect plenty of ways, man. You can try your homeboy wrong, or I mean, and that can go in different aspects too. Don't break it down to one. Like you know that this, especially if this is like girl, and then you try to backdoor.
You caught up by yourself. You thought you had, and you just gonna try to go and get on in there.
Like even, you know what I'm saying? Like I think it's something. This is just me right here. I don't know if everybody think like this, but if that's your partner, then you'll respect these little lines right here. Now, somebody like myself, if I say, you know what I'm saying, like you ever met them folks that like they lied when they're around a crowd of people to try to impress them, like, man, I don't care about that hoe, man, fuck that hoe, something, and they just be flexing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because you be like, okay, you don't care? No, I mean, you know she was trying to, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, let's say it's me and I'm talking to a homeboy that don't know that well. Yeah. I be like, yo, and I told him he didn't hit off the strength because that was my homeboy, which he did not have to do. He's not obligated by that. You know what I'm saying?
Respect, right?
So,
all right then.
You feel me? So I was like, so you say you don't care and all that, so I get shot green light.
Slack.
He gonna beat the draws off this bitch.
Slaughter your dog.
And you know, now you come back to me, you and your feelings, you mad at Shaw.
21.
For what?
You
shouldn't have lied. You shouldn't have did all that flexing.
But see,
I try to pull them to the side though.
I do it, bro.
I try to make it private. I'm like, no, that's cool. Yeah, I don't care for that. Yeah, that's good.
You know something wrong, but they gotta ask you something 4 and 5 times. You know I don't do. I'm a 2-time dude. Hey, bro, you sure about that?
Please hear that. I am not playing. I am not playing. He's gonna come to you honest, open. He's gonna pull you privately.
It ain't
hey,
playing.
y'all forgive these sounds down here. It's going off. Bad storm. But we're still here for y'all, man. Man Cave's still here. We're gonna drown. No, we ain't.
I got a float.
We ain't gonna drown. Camera gonna go off.
Little boat.
But I'm saying, like, sometimes, like, you know, that group thing, he's not lying. I've dealt with that. Fuck that hoe, because everybody wants to seem cool.
And just that right there make you, I lose respect for you right there.
Because I try to pull them to the side just to verify, like, all right, now you said this. Now,
see,
if we know each other,
you
you should know your homeboy. If I ask already, there's a reason. Whether she came or whether I'm considering. But if I pull you to the side, the hands gonna be, now, you said this. Are you, and that last word is very serious, sure, for real, mean it. Either way, I pulled you to the side away from everybody so nobody else can judge you, just so you can look me in my face and let me know, is this really finna happen? Like, do you mean this? And at that point, you better be honest with your goddamn self. You gotta know your friends. Well, y'all niggas, I am not finna lie. Man, look, I kind of want to see what's gonna happen because I don't trust y'all. Y'all ain't no good.
I generally know what to expect out of you guys because we've been around so long.
Exactly.
If I gotta identify something, that means there's no validity there in the first place. If I gotta ask, if I gotta be like, hey,
honestly,
you ever heard this saying right here? And this on a whole different topic. If you think that nigga's gay, he probably gay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He got a rumble somewhere in this club.
Like, you know, cause when that, like, nothing about the people you hang around with, nothing about when you look at him says, he's gay. You know what I'm saying? But if somebody else, you gotta ask, that nigga gay right there. He probably is.
Yeah.
So, and I feel what you're saying. I got a person in mind, bro, a friend of mine. I know not to bring some of that stuff to, you know, to that person.
To you, though, personally, I have to go ahead and issue this response. I am thoroughly intrigued by the vernacular that you're using right now in this episode. That sound like I had to come back, bro. I read a little bit, you know what I'm saying?
What you compliments glasses at? You don't know, put on.
Man, look, I meant to have them, you know what I'm saying? Because without them, I feel like people just.
I'm literally amused by your sentiment.
My sentiment,
exactly. Hey man, hey, shout out to T.I., but hey. punch you in your face, but then, you know, talk you down and make you feel dumb about it.
See, that be them OGs, bro. You do all that, you know what I'm saying, when you young. You grow up, bro, you got to transform, man.
Hey.
Capping.
But, I mean, a way that you lose it, that's one way. Lying about the person that you are. Yeah. Or lying about, I mean, not even the person that you are, just about the situation. Because if I ask you more than once, I'm trying to be sure about it. You know, I'm trying to make sure. It's almost in a way when you ask certain people, especially if you had that thought about, like, my boy might be lying, especially for the crowd. But if I pull you to the side and I come to you personally, I'm trying to be sure because of the respect for you.
Let's get away from this asking. What about what gets under my skin? People that you don't have to ask. They just voluntarily throw the falseness out there. You feel?
Well, I feel
like
nobody
asks you just lying on your own doing.
but I feel like those people should have no complaints about what comes after because you suggested.
But see,
Ain't it funny how
10 times out of 10, they are unaware of themselves that we know that.
You see how he gave no chance? He said 10 out of 10. It wasn't no 9 out of 10.
And but 9 out of 10, they capping because who out there? Not female.
Some women.
Yeah, but like it goes to not even, you know, just being about women. Like I said before, like, you know, you coming from somewhere else, or, you know, you trying to. The perfect example comes from this neighborhood right here in Fells. We went to Glen Oaks Elementary School.
I did.
When that, well, yeah, shout out. There was not one person that we came up with that was gangster. Lived in Glen Oaks, Fells. None of y'all were gangster.
We cut our grass, man.
None of y'all were gangster. But now
some of them were in Boy Scouts.
We cut other folk grade. That's how savage we was.
We just said respectable. He gonna bring savage.
You know, I mean, like as younger, that of course you not know, you know, gangster.
But like, you know, I'm saying, even like when you start to come up and then all of a sudden your personality changed so you can be cool with, you know, so because you trying to fit in
like
with people who really about that life.
Stop.
I don't know who he's okay.
I don't even want to know. I don't want to know.
Draco Bobby.
I don't want to know.
Yeah, I know who Draco Bobby is. Every time we go somewhere, you gotta grab a stick. We finna go to the Piggly Wiggly. Let me grab a stick.
Who is this?
You know.
Draco Bobby.
You know.
Remember that time we went to a barbecue and we were going around the corner?
The reason why we had to leave?
Can we stop?
Draco Bobby.
Draco season with the book bag.
You ain't never ever did that. No, according to the lyrics on this song. Wait a minute. Go ahead. I did not even want to get into that with y'all, but y'all.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is like, you know, when you start trying to like fit in with the crowd and your personality completely changed from the people who know you growing up with you. That right there, I don't respect that no more. Like, I don't have to respect you because you're not being you. Why should I respect you for that?
Y'all ever had some time in your life, respect shouldn't even matter.
I think it matters. I think it matters all the time.
I think what he was trying to say
but
is,
I think you mean like it's from the stamp, like from yourself. You talking like about from yourself. You ain't worried about gaining this person. Yeah, I understand that.
I thought he was saying like your resume, especially around the people you know, should already be solid.
You guys are really encompassing everything that I meant to say.
I'm gonna send this video straight to Tip. Somebody's gonna get signed tonight. You hear me? By the time you see this, I think gonna rub that chin. I don't care what he's saying. Those young fellas from the west side are thoroughly intelligent, way more so than I ever.
Way beyond the years.
That nigga gonna do that funny ass laugh, and if he walked in here, he'll fuck all us up with these words. Maybe not you. You pretty good.
I'm kind of high, so you might not. I'm gonna bamboozle his ass.
What?
At least he ain't like let's get off Living Color, Prison Brother.
Oh, I forgot his name.
Don't
I know
make me act it
exactly
out.
what you talking about.
Not Antoine. Oh God. I'm not even going to see. Look. But that whole resume, especially around the people that you know, but it takes you getting outside of y'all normal environment. Like, okay, let's just say you go out of the city. Again, I do my best to try to keep it personal because I want to speak for everybody. But me, when I go out of the city, I like to be surrounded by people that I know. If I'm going to certain places, if I'm in that space to invite certain people, I only invite certain people I know. Like if I'm going to a wild party, I'm not finna invite a homebody. Let's just clear that up. Get y'all on the same thing I'm talking about. Now, like if I go out and I invite these certain people going to this certain environment, but if we get there and it's way outside of game, let's clear it up for the slow people out there watching this video. It's not if we meet a group and you're just playing that role to get to the goal. I know that. The resume speaks that. You're following protocol to make sure everybody get the dub. But if you just out there and we're having a conversation, you just go with everything they say. You just, yeah.
Everybody got their own methods, man.
Hold on.
I
That's
told
what
y'all
I'm saying.
it
Like,
comes
that's
down
not you.
to angling. Some people like to fish. Some people just throw a net out there and hope for the best. They some scroungers.
I go out of town, I'm trying to leave the thing.
And guess what? That's my paper said that.
Boy, that's funny, boy.
Who I got it from? All right now.
That's funny.
All right, that's from the OGD.
I'm gonna put that one in my book. That's a good one.
Yeah, that's funny.
That's from
Say
the
that one later.
OGDD.
I'm trying to leave the stage.
Son, you ain't gotta go wild out there, son. You go out there with your friends, man. Hey, leave the thing.
Hey, and that's the safer way. Trust me, I know.
Leave the
Sponsored in
thing,
part
bro.
by Gerber's, nigga.
Hey, I'm telling you, but I mean, it's just those certain kind of people that make me, especially if I came out there with you, assuming this is you. I'm gonna kind of have some questions. I might have to have a talk with you after that night is over because I'm not gonna let it ruin my night unless you go that far. But I'm gonna have some questions like, what's going on, man? Like, what was this? What was this about? You know what I'm saying? Because I thought I knew who I was going in with. Friend we all know, just for an example, took him to birthday bash in Atlanta. I'm not the type of guy that goes to any city out of town and wants to just stay in the room. They don't know me. I don't know them. You're either going to be another person that was just there, or you're going to be remembered for whatever actions and things that went down. I'm that guy. I'm that guy that's gonna get remembered because I mean, why? Even tired, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna burn that counter. I'm gonna run that tank to E because not only
Man trying to walk in your trap, take over your trap.
hey,
My words exactly.
and hey, in the nicest way possible. I'm very respectful about. Hey, are these your bitches? They're ours now. I'm just saying, like, I mean,
Thank you so much.
I'm out of town. And then at the very basis of it for me, I paid to be here. You live here. You probably put 5 in the tank and pulled down the road. My boy, I done dropped at least 200 on this room. I mean, at least, at the very least, I don't care how you stand.
Full tank
I done
of
dropped
gas.
at least 200 on this room.
He's luxury.
My
Catch
boy.
me in the 6. Cool.
He say moving the cool. Hey, keep it real with him.
We'll keep the light on.
What's it? Hey, boy, the light was on when you walked in the room. Boy, the light was on. You hear me?
They leave it on for you.
But I'm saying, like,
Tom Baudet,
I paid. I don't even care if it was 6. I paid to be here, and I have to leave. I got a job to go back to. I got a home to go back to.
Whole life.
Man, my life is back here.
That way.
This is a weekend adventure, and I'm not finna waste it.
Man,
I'm
it's
not
low
finna
key
waste it.
telling you guys he's a travel whore. So if you see he's in the city, please beware.
I have a girlfriend now.
Covet your bitch. Covet.
Covet.
Mask off.
Miley Percocet. But I'm saying that's just me. I didn't pay to come here.
You shouldn't do your friend like that, man. He's a homebody that you took out of home. So you got to deal with that body.
And I was just trying to prove my point. I've been through it. I'm not.
But you
take
like
the
doing
wrong
it.
people.
You like doing it.
No.
We went to New Orleans.
See, now you're getting too personal. Anyway, respect.
I wasn't never that.
Shut up, John.
You're talking,
I was gonna fry them. Shut up, bitch.
that's the nigga that dropped your ass. That wasn't me, you punk ass. Anyway, respect.
You'll lose that respect.
Don't respect John. He's a
No,
whore.
never.
Apparently,
Never.
don't respect me. That's
Never.
Whore.
I'm trying to save y'all time in y'all life. You meet him, don't respect him. If you gonna give us pussy, give us a pussy. Don't try to make nothing long. No longevity. None. I'm done.
And they
Still my
call
boy,
him-
man.
Yeah,
Still my boy.
boy.
You still my boy, man. Hey,
What if I decide I wanted to settle down and she see this tape like, well, I shouldn't trust this nigga.
I just saved you some time because she wasn't worth your shit anyway. Anyway, look.
Say don't trust this nigga.
Point blank.
But, I mean, you'll lose it for me. Lying to fit that scenario, but then getting in it, and I'm expecting it out of you. And it's just not you. When certain situations pop off, and I give you that phone call, and you act like you about it, and we get down there, and I can't count on you, you're probably going to get the repercussions already, but then, we're not cool.
Another thing I will say, and I'm pretty sure that
Oh, okay.
y'all in the
waiting
room
on that?
have experienced that as well, is when someone tries to, let's say you go, especially you go out of town with somebody, and you and this person have been on several different adventures together because you've known them for some time. But now that you're out of town, where there's not a lot of people where there's really no one who knows your individual resumes, all of a sudden your story becomes their story.
Why? See, I feel like you're doing this to be funny. I feel like on the man cave, me personally, I gotta stop taking things too personal. I really do. Now, I'm gonna check myself later. Y'all never see it. But go ahead.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
like that right there. I know pretty much everybody in this room has had that situation before. So say you going out of town with your boy, and you know his story. But then once you're out of town and you hear him talking to some females, y'all trying to get out and mingle and shit, all of a sudden his story becomes your story. All the everything you done did that was cool and popping, all that stuff.
I
All of a
was about to
sudden
say, break it down.
all of a
Break it
sudden
down.
it was him who was out there in the streets and
I'm
doing
so
all that
happy
stuff.
I don't have friends like that.
You wanna know why? Because you surround yourself with adventurers, conquerors.
I feel like you surround yourself with people that's they got some aspect that you have. That's why y'all friends.
Like
Yeah,
mine.
You know what I'm
there's
saying?
gonna be that common.
Now you
ground.
got now
It
you know,
has to be.
of course nobody perfect, you know what I'm saying, whatever like that. They gonna have their little, cause like my friend earlier, he got his little thing.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? But no, not like that. Just come out there just making up shit. No.
Yeah.
Because my friends, they're not gonna let you do it.
You wanna know why?
They're gonna embarrass you.
Because your friends got extensive resumes.
Yeah.
Can I be honest? Can I be
We
honest?
done did some crazy shit.
Depending on the
smart
environment,
shit.
hey, depending on the environment,
Like that
even
time.
out of town.
Mm-mm.
Not like out of town, if you're there, things might go a little different. But in the same city,
Oh no,
and without dropping names, because I mean, resume and respect is still involved in this point I'm gonna make. In the same goddamn city, the nerve of some of these guys, like these females, are not going to come and tell the original, these copy and filter Instagram based ass stories you out here telling.
Church.
Be yourself.
Hey man, can I copy your homework? I'm just gonna change it up a little bit so they can't tell.
Be you, nigga. Be you, nigga. It's like you copy my homework and then copy my goddamn name.
But you wanna know
Stop.
what happens?
Stop.
You cannot copy something that can never be recreated.
I like that.
You hear that fly?
Mm-hmm.
You know we the shit.
Give him 10 points for how fast he was on it. He was fast on it. I heard that motherfucker. You know what? Y'all ain't no good, man. Look. Stay with the man cave. There will be a part 3 to this conversation. And it's coming. Y'all
That was
crazy.
good.
The
Y'all
calf
was
in the
too much
wind.
for me, bro.
Fucking right. Yeah. Go
Stop
ahead.
it.